are some things you can't control. Like a sudden rise in the Texan air temperature. An unexpected raindrop in Shanghai. Or the competition's new upgraded front wing. Yes, there are some things out of your control, but being the best shouldn't be one of them. Like getting in that extra lap by perfectly timing your pit stop. Having your rival on your tail, but you've chosen a defensive driver. Or conserving your power unit to make that last lap overtake. Whatever the challenge, make the call.
Welcome after an eventful British Grand Prix, which we won't spoil alert in case anybody is watching. Welcome to hopefully an eventful final round time. And I mean, one thing I have done is I've put final round on the thumbnail, haven't I? So I need to new subscriber as well with the Prime. Tintin resubscribed for 2 months. Great race, Tintin, as well. Yes, fair play. So let me just sort that out quickly, because I've actually just absolutely incorrectly put the thumbnail up wrong. It is the final round according to my thumbnail. So let me do that. But how is everybody doing? Let me know down in the chat right now. How has your racing gone so far? Have you raced the final round yet? Are you waiting for some other big players to race? Let me know down below. We're going to just quickly sort out that thumbnail so we don't look like a rookie. And I did do it on yesterday's as well, didn't I? I did do the opening round. Gosh, such amateur moves right there. But hopefully everyone is doing good. And we're going to then get this absolutely underway. So I'm just saving that down now. And there we go. It is all done and dusted. You can see that updated in the background. Racing later for San Marco. Didn't get to final round. Damien Kimmo hasn't raced yet. So welcome all. Gamers World, I do believe you won a prize recently. Please let me, or drop me a message in Discord, because your user ID didn't work. So please let me know in the Discord for me. I'll drop the link in the chat right now. Welcome Alex, we're good, thank you. How are you? And it's nice to see a couple of you already. But thank you, Tintin, for the Twitch Prime. But hopefully today, we're going to score some good points. That's what it's all about. That's what we need to do on this free-to-play account. So, let's see how it stacks up. We have got the last 3 results as junior F medals. We want to try and get a little bit better than that, fingers crossed. So hopefully we can do some damage where we can. Robido, welcome as well. Or Robidodo, welcome along. And of course, we're saving some premium boosts depending on the start. We could use some good boosts. Didn't get a good result. That's a shame, Randall. That is a shame that didn't happen for you. So, how does the group look so far, you might ask? Well, this is where we start. We are currently, of the remaining players, 5th best to go. So we're in a decent little position. If we have a look at the top. Now, we scored 357 points yesterday. There was definitely room to get some more points at Brazil. Is P1 possible? Probably Kamegi if I use the good boosts. But usually, we don't usually use it. I reckon we could do it if we use the Eagles and the Cuppers and that kind of thing. But I don't think it's worth it. I might use the odd Cupper if it turns out, because at the end of the day, if I get top 10, I can get 18 back. But you never know. We're good, Mango Fan. Thank you and welcome. Welcome, Arlie Knox as well. 4th with 373 for Tintin. So we're going to have to try and see what we can do. So first race up, of course, we have the Silverstone circuit. That is always the case. I've got to put my setup back to what it was. So just give me a second to set that one up. And then what we can do is we can get racing and hopefully get a good result. That is absolutely what we need. Evening, Peter, as well. So let's build this up. And then what we'll do is we will get straight into it. And it is Silverstone, it is tyre management. Will Lando Norris be a pain in the backside like he normally is around this circuit? I'm sure we're about to find out one way or the other. Minus 18, minus 25, minus 26. Like so. And we should be able to get one more speed here. We do. It is that one. There you go. They are our speed setup. Drivers, we need tyre management drivers. So we know we're going to be picking Ollie Bearman. And I think after yesterday, it was Esteban Ocon, who's fairly decent because he's got decent race start as well. Downforce was cheat code. Nice, Harry. Main takes P1. I don't know yet, Peter. I don't know. There's still plenty of people with a chance, but we have probably got the strongest chance by all means. So let's just check that we've got nothing else. I think it's them two. I could use downforce. I've only got a couple though. That's why I don't tend to want to do that. We know we struggle around this circuit, but there's not a lot we can actually do. It is just a very tough circuit. And Lando Norris, always that pain. So what we're going to do is we're going to head off then to race number 1. So how we do is 375 first place. Good job. So if you can let me know, please, down below in the chat, we're going to start our first race. And if you can let me know how many points you think we are going to get, that would be great for me. So how many points do you think we're going to get from race number 1? Whilst I try and call out my race. What are we on? 647. Right. It depends on your group hack. Absolutely depends on your group that you've got, mate, whether or not it's going to be good enough. So, we're going to see. We could use Stroll, but not a fan of his race start. That's the only problem. His race start sucks. But we could use downforce, but I don't feel like we could. 50 minus 3. Well, hopefully some of you can last. We've got to try and get past Lando Norris. That is the problem. Tyre management and speed. It's time to go racing for our first race of the day. And we're going to Silverstone. Can't get Bortoletto. I was the same for a while, Shippery. It took a while to get Bortoletto, but keep at it. You just got to keep opening crates, mate. Yeah, I mean, we can. Absolutely. Now, we need Norris to have a breakdown. We could use Eagle Boost, but obviously, if you've been watching me for a while this season, we're trying to save them premium boosts. It's not worth putting all the effort in to try and get a P1 Junior.
We've got a new subscriber.
Plevich12, thank you for hitting subscribe on the channel as well. It's very much appreciated. So, we're going to get racing. We are going to do the 2-stop. We don't have the tyres for the 1-stop. And Shippery, I can't help, mate. You're just going to have to keep trying to win races in Series 8. That's the only thing you can do. P7, P10 for the rival. And we are going to go on to softs and mediums. Tyre management and speed. Don't really want to use much. You know what? Because we've got... Because we've got a 43, I'm going to whack it on and see if it makes a difference. If we don't score 47, then tomorrow or today, we are not going to continue. But we've got a few, and Dead Fast is not the best boost on the game. It's relatively weak. So, here we go. Can we get away? Is a premium boost going to make the difference? Yellow car against yellow car. Absolutely manga fan. Norris is not in the lead of this race at the moment, which is great news. And we are into P2 with Esteban Ocon. So it's a great start for... What the hell? How is Bearman 17th? What the hell's happened to Ollie Bearman in this race? Wow. What tyre is Norris running? He is running soft tyres. And he is currently... not looking good, Norris, but Bearman has had a shocker. What in the hell has happened to Ollie Bearman in this race? He's got absolutely done by the Silverstone Turn 1. That is horrible for Bearman. 10 place penalty. I think it literally applied over to this race, didn't it? Clearly. Because that is horrid. Ocon right behind Russell. So is Norris. Bearman struggling. Yeah, it's always the way, Kamegi. We never get both drivers having an amazing race, do we? Never. As Ocon now will carry on. And they both pit, which is good. But Behrman has got a lot of work to do. And that is not what we wanted to see early on. He comes in. But we've got a long way to go. Now, Norris has gone for hard tyres. That could be our saviour. But we're so far behind. So, really, I'm probably not going to be able to get 47 anyway, which is typical. Because if Behrman would have got a good start, we probably would have. Just so unlucky that. As Ocon now comes into the pits from P1. Look at the gap to back to the McLaren, who is in P3. It's absolutely night and day. As Ocon comes out of the pits, there is the McLaren. The only thing I can do is try and hold him up. That is the only thing I can try. And try and just conserve and hope for the best. As Behrman now hunts down Max Verstappen. Who gets past Max Verstappen into P6. Just got to try and hold him up. Don't think it's going to be worth much though, if I'm honest. He's not a million miles away. A cheeky breakdown or something would be ideal. We're still holding him up. Need to get past the rival. We're doing a good recovery drive here. Very good recovery drive. Ocon still holding up Norris. Still holding up Norris. This is really good play by Ocon. He's bringing Behrman slowly into this race. Because there we go. Through Maggots and Beckett's. And we're still holding him up. Still. Now we got to keep at it. Is Norris finally going to get us on the hard tyres? No, he won't. Is this a possibility? Can we hunt him down? We're still in P1. Norris has not overtaken us. As Behrman cannot. I think we're going to be moving back to the free boost, it seems. Because we're not going to get the 47 we wanted to try and do from this first race. And Ocon pits. I mean, that's a very good stint by Ocon, I must say. That's a very good stint. We need to get past these two cars if we can. There is one. We're into P2. Who is that? Ah, McLaren's got through. We need to get back past the McLaren. We've tried to hold him up the best we could. What are we on? Norris on the mediums. We need a Norris breakdown. Clearly. But I tell you what, if I still get 45 from the start that Behrman had, we could have been rocking. We could have been rocking in this race. As Behrman then comes through to the final few corners. And he gets back into P3. Ocon can't get P1 back. With all that sacrifice to get the delay. And now we're back into P1. Looking okay. Go on, good luck, MDI. I tell you what, we did the best we could. That Behrman absolutely cost us. And the fact that he's that close, with a good start, we would have got it, Shipper. Absolutely. Behrman got a bad start and cost us. But Ocon is going to take victory here at Silverstone. There he goes across the line. Behrman not a million miles away compared to where he was on the first lap, where he was P21. He had a shocking start, but it's a very good recovery with 46 points. It's still good, but it's very, very frustrating. And again, we used a dead fast boost because it's not a great boost for champions anyway, and we tried our best. Yeah, send it over on Discord, Gamers World. And remind me, I've got a note of what we got anyway. Yeah, that was a tough race in the end. But if we could have got 47, that would have been nice. But I mean, I could... Oh, let me have a look how the next track is Brazil. And this track we have absolutely struggled on yesterday because we only got 37 points here. Now, if we can go and get better than that, we could still be in with a chance. And remember, I'm going to get, if I finish in the top 10, 18 copper boosts back. So I could use a copper boost to try and get myself a victory. We can see. We can see how we go. So, race number 2, overtaking and cornering 100% of the wet stuff. So, cornering. Now, we learnt yesterday that Hadjar was pretty terrible. Didn't we? That was the main thing. Some sniper hit. Exactly, Kimmo. Exactly. We're Shipwreck. I just want to get top 10. But while there's a chance at P1, I could use a few premium boosts to see what's possible. And as long as I don't burn too many. And then as soon as we don't have a chance of P1, I'll slack off. Thank you, Gamers World. Some more Q stat. I don't have a lot of Q stat though. That's the problem. I could use -6 cornering. I'll be pretty slow. -7 for 4. -10 for 13. -8 for 2. Stroll goated in Brazil. What do we got? Not too much that I can use. Is it, it is Brazil next, yeah. It is Brazil. Overtaking, so Bearman's got to stay. I mean, do I just use Stroll with a copper boost? Ah, no way, Randall. We are towed up. Gabrielle, sorry, on the free-to-play, yes. I might use Stroll with a copper boost. That's all worked okay. If you've got it, that's great. Hadjar's good, but tyres are a shocker. Could use Albon. No, let's use this. Let's go with this. You know what? I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna stick copper boost on. If we drop a point, we're in junior because we're collecting good boosts. That is why. And I've got quite a few of copper boosts, so I'm not too concerned. I do try to save them. But in this case, this was our big bad track yesterday. You can see copper, I've got 38. So I'm not doing too bad. So give me a guess. From race number 2, how many points are we going to get? Yesterday, we scored 37 points. Overtaking and cornering to come. If we can get a 47 using the copper boost, we might have to keep on the boosts. But we've only got about what's P1 got? Was it 369? Did anyone see P1 got? So there's only about 6 points that we've got to play with. But we did pretty bad here. Yeah, we got stream snipe yesterday. We'll use a copper boost. Yeah, so I've probably on tiebreaker I can't score 369. So 370. You know what? For the fans, for the fun, we're gonna use some of the copper boosts. Let's see if we can get a podium for the first time this season. We need to score 47 here though. If that was the case, we should have used Blooming Eagle in race 1. That would cost us. So, let's do it. Let's do it for the fans. Yeah, exactly. I'm getting copper back. That's the reason, Coast. Let's go. Come on. Hit the like button. Do anything you can to support us. As we go racing. Both on a perfect start. If Bearman goes down the outside, oh my god, what a start by Bearman. He makes up for it. But as always, it's one great driver, one bad driver. Because Stroll only 15th. Bearman is into P3. What a start this time round by Ollie Bearman, who is now into the lead of this Brazilian Grand Prix. P12. Shipwreck, it means when someone watches and searches at the same time to get me. That is what it means. Now, Stroll hasn't had the best start, but with a P10, there is plenty of potential for Mr. Stroll. And he should get better in this race now that race start is over as well. So I'm going to just build up some power unit. We are well within the pack here. I'll tell you what, if we 47 point this race, all the big boosts are going to be coming out to see if we can do a community P1. As we get, or got into P9, but it went backwards. Sao Paulo is tough. Sao Paulo is absolutely tough. So you're not alone. 4 laps for Behrman on the wets, interestingly. Stroll can do 4 laps as well. As into turn 1 we go then. Yuki Tsunoda to the right-hand side. Lance Stroll is already through. He's into P8. And he is climbing. P2, P3 getting away a little bit. But I need to try and gain some power unit back. They're not that far away though. Behrman's going to go up the hill. Nearly past Max Verstappen there. And then we're going to come in with Behrman. We've got a few pit stops from the worst tyre wear drivers. And now Behrman can absolutely fly, but we can't get past Verstappen. Can we get into P number 5? No, we can't. There is P2, P3. You can see them fighting at the top of the screen. There they go. Just around the corner. We're only a couple of seconds away. We're just going to have to balance this out here. 47 points in a hot tub stream. Probably, yeah, 4-3-2. Most likely, Kamegi. I just wanted to do a bit of the overcut here. As Behrman is back out. Where is the Red Bull? It's coming down the straight right now. There is the Ferrari that did pit. And that is what you call an overcut. Behrman still leads. I feel like we're getting closer, but I just don't have the pace. We've got to, this copper boost has got to make us fly. Yeah, it must be the water. It is that time.
Is there leakage?
A leakage of what?
I have the seat full of water, like full of water.
Must be the water.
Let's add that to the weather filter.
So we are getting closer, but I can't seem to get close enough. That is the problem here. They just seem to be a little bit detached from us. Behrman is absolutely flying in this race. We are getting closer all the time on Lando Norris. If we can make a dive here, it would be very much on, but we can't. Behrman now coming through traffic. I'm going to try and get him out of the traffic as Stroll comes into turn 1 with Lando Norris ahead, and he's up to P4. P3, P2, just coming to the end of the turn 3. I think it's going to be impossible to catch them up, you know. They're just too far away. Do I do a last lap pit stop? I'm going to bring Behrman in now. What's the traffic doing? Traffic's pretty clear. We've got an Aston Martin who's broken down coming in. I am not going to pit. So I'm going to stay out because that would slow us down. Now what I've got to do here, I reckon, is put Behrman on conserve. Welcome, welcome everybody. If I can put Behrman on conserve, I can try and hold these up. But he's quite far away. That's the only downfall. I don't think I'm going to get these two. Good evening, or Dennis. Welcome. I think we're going to run out of chance because we just can't close them up quick enough. Behrman carries on. Now the Ferrari and the Mercedes come into pit. We are not far away. Come on, get ahead, get ahead. Oh, wait, oh my God, the Williams blocked them. But P2 has gone forward already. P2 has already gone. What is P2 doing? P2's Piastri. And suddenly, out of nowhere, we're 5th. So I think this is going to be our too many points drop to continue with the premium boost selections. As we come around the final corners, up the hill we go. It is going to be, I tell you what, it's still a solid race. It is still a solid race at a very difficult track. It is 44 points, a big improvement on yesterday's score. We are just not strong enough for Junior to take the maximum points at that one. It is still a good effort. It definitely is. 7 points more than yesterday, obviously using a lot better boost. So ultimately, that is how it goes. That was a tough one, but you know what? We tried, and we still dropped a comp. So we dropped 4 points altogether now. There is a few cars out there who are scoring a little bit better than we are. And at the moment, there you go, look, 374. We wouldn't be able to score it anyway. 374 now slots in at P1. So our P1 chance is gone. Obviously, most people here using the premium pit pass. We are not. And yeah, that is, I mean, they'd lose out on tiebreaker, only scoring 46. But yeah, how can you compete? It is pretty tough to complete on that one. 332 races complete. That is a lot of spending money to get that P1 Junior, because we look at the levels that we've got and we've earned 551 million. So yeah, that was a tough one. That's a lot of money for P1 Junior. You can tell that by the coins collected and the low races. But good luck to them. Let's see if it does get them P1. And let's get set up for race number 3 then. So again, we'll probably save some boosts now. We'll use some of the, maybe the free ones, because ultimately our P1 aim is gone. And Manga Fan, yeah, definitely final round. So what we need, overtaking and speed. So let's get back onto speed setup. Let's get our overtaking driver. Don't want to use Hajar. We'll probably use Stroll again. He'll get a bad start, but he's going to be fairly decent. What about our Hulk? He probably could. I might use Hulk instead. A little bit better. Should be okay. But Stroll, hold on a minute. Stroll's still got time management. Now we'll use Lance Stroll. He'll be alright. He'll be fine. And Hulk did do a good job. Speed then. So, race number 3. How many points do we think we are going to get from race number 3? I think yesterday, he was an absolute animal round here, these two. And they absolutely smashed it. And I think we scored 47 points, if I'm not corrected. Race 3 yesterday. Yeah, 47 points we did score. So, race 3, overtaking and speed. They are our drivers to go for. Hajar's tyres is the problem. That is a real problem. So, make sure to get your guesses in, please, for race number 3, overtaking and speed. We are off to Las Vegas. Yesterday, 47 points was enough for P1 and P2. It is going to be all about the one stop. We need 48 points, that's for sure. But what can we do today? If you are watching, make sure to hit that like button for me on the stream. And it's a good matchup. Let's go downtown to Vegas and let's see if we can score the maximum amount of points. Currently, we have made 8 more points than yesterday compared to now, but we've got to carry on. Mert says free, standard. Come on. Stroll's going to get a bad start. We know that. Behrman, and there we go. So we're going to go on to hard tyres. Overtaking and speed. It is the Hex boost that comes into play quite nicely. Welcome, Anna Rudder. 1-3. OP Joe says. 6th place right now for Shipwreck. Good job. And we get racing here in Vegas. And we knew that Stroll would get a bad start. The question is just how bad will that start be? Well, he slots in to P14 in the end. P14 for Lance Stroll. Gustavo, welcome. And Behrman pushes his way into P4. Yesterday, Behrman was absolutely unbelievable. He spent the whole race on conserve. So that's how quick Ollie Behrman was yesterday. And he's picked that up again as he slots into P3. Let's go, Cheng. Absolutely. And there is P2. We told you he's got pace. And he's got very good pace. As we go down the back straight for the first time, Behrman is P2. Stroll is currently in 10th. Can we push past Pierre Gasly? Yes, we can. No worries, Manga fan. Good luck. No problem for the strategy guide. No problem at all. As now, Behrman hunts down the Ferrari of Lewis Hamilton. And he is into P1, so we're going to stick him on conserve. Because then at least we can hold him up a little bit. As can Stroll get past Lando Norris? In that very quick McLaren? Not yet. Welcome Sipodopoulos. Sipodopoulos, however you say it. So Behrman leads. Stroll still needs to get... I mean, Hamilton is flying on the mediums. Absolutely flying. Let's see if we can get a move done on Stroll then on Lando Norris up the inside. And that is P8. Does Hamilton pit? He doesn't on the hard tyres. On the mediums. Indeed, Anarodo, indeed. Thank you, Sipodopoulos. Thank you very much. I can't speak Portuguese. Absolutely no chance. I don't know how to... I can't speak English sometimes. As now we get Behrman pushing away so that we don't double stack. What we need here, chap, is Lewis Hamilton to run out of tyres and let us catch up a bit. That is what we need. We need that big time. Series 10, not yet. We are only on Series 8 at the moment. Can we get past Leclerc? Yes, we can. Behrman pits. Hamilton is out of tyres. Yeah, Randall, you can't get frustrated. And here we go then. Series 10 is rotating. Yeah, exactly. Now, Behrman leads. We've got to catch Hamilton, who goes for softs, which means if you know what happens when a car goes softs at halfway distance, it means that they have to pit again. So we are in control of this race at the moment because P3 will need to pit and P2. And this is in junior. Yes, Sipo. Evening, Rafe. Welcome, George from Cyprus. Very nice to have you all here for our junior final round attempt. Main account's doing okay. Arc, it's in Champions again. It's doing okay. And Behrman is flying. But we should have this in the bag. Should have it in the bag. Stroll's very good tyre management. That's why we take him. He's got a very bad race start. But if you can get away with the race start, he is very good. Which football team? We are an Aston Villa fan. Not on this stream, Plevich. Well, that's it. Yeah, if you haven't seen the easier matchmaking video, go and check it out. It is a glitch in the game. I don't encourage glitches, but if other people are taking advantage of the glitch and you're not, it's only fair that you are aware. If you don't use it, that is absolutely fair enough. But it's just, I'm always a part of a channel that if I see something that is going to benefit players or other people are using it and people might not have seen it, I'll share it because ultimately that is fair for you. Do crate reveal of Champ GP, it's encouraging. As Lance Stroll then moves into second place. That is exactly what we needed for this circuit. Stroll into P2 as Waroshan comes into the chat. Yeah, horrible, Shipwreck. Absolutely horrible. I'm on promotion. Got to keep going, Reaper. And this is looking good. We scored 47 points here yesterday. We are currently on track for a 360s race score, which could put us into the top 10. So P2, P1, and there is Behrman's victory. Ciao for Behrman, who takes P1. This is Junior Roshan. And that is going to be P2 for Lance Stroll. That is a great, great victory.
Okay, can you bring it back, Lance?
No, I'm in the wall.
Let's go. That is what we needed. A beautiful 47. We got 47 yesterday, and now we get 47 today. Randall's got Bortoletto. Let's go. And yes, it's all about Junior. If you're just joining us, the reason I stay in Junior is for 2 reasons. Every single week, I am getting to final round, and I am claiming premium boosts from the GP event, which means I am stockpiling premium boosts. Also, I am looking after my GP grouping, so I'm not going to go up, finish in a good position. I'm just going to stay where I am, and I do believe that I can get a P1 Champions on this account this year if I spend the whole season at Junior, pretty much, and then go to Champions. I reckon we can do Mission Impossible, but we'll see how we go. 3 races, 137 points so far. 46, 44, 47. Yesterday, 46, 37, 47. So we are up, and we head off now to race number 4. And race number 4 is a trip to the circuit of Spa. Tyre management and power unit to come in this race. So let's get our power unit set up on the go. And our drivers can pretty much be the same, I imagine. But the question is, do we go... I want a better race start, so probably going to use Ocon here. I do want a better race start than that. So, power unit. And tyre management. So, let us know. Again, down in the chat, we're going to race number 4 of this Junior GP. So let me know how many points you expect us to pick up from race number 4. Yesterday, we scored 47 points. Can we get 47 points again? Remember, it depends on matchmaking. It depends on a lot of different factors. But our power unit circuit is ready. And it's time to go racing. Now, we shouldn't have to... Depending on matchmaking, these tracks coming in, the only real big difficult track was the circuit of Silverstone. We have that 3 times on this F1 Clash event. So that's where it's going to get a little bit more difficult. Ocon is tough to overtake. Solanke, absolutely agree with you. He is tough. But hopefully we'll get the luck. Belgium and Spa, keep your guesses coming in, please, if you can, as to how many points we're going to score at the Spa. We are not going to get pampering. We are not going to get a back massage. We are going for 47 points is the score we're going for. Tyre management and power unit. It'll be a medium race. And it's pretty much going to be an instinct boost. So go with it. One first lady. Let's go, Sylvester. Let's go. First. That's what we like to see. So let's get it racing then. On Spa, it's a bad start from Behrman, but it's not too bad as we set off then in P11. Can we get any higher up early on? It's P12 now, so P12, P14 to start this race as we conserve down the straight. We'll push it back up then at the end of the straight to see if we can make some overtakes. There is 2 as Ocon gets past Hulkenberg, and now we set our sights past Carlos Sainz, with the rival Ollie Behrman sat in 8th place. That now becomes, wow, Ocon starting to fly. That is good. And look at the sweeping. He's better than a road cleaner. Esteban Ocon sweeping through the pack here on lap 1. We will end lap 1 in P4 and P number 8 potentially. Roshan, just based on their levels, that is literally what it will come down to. So Ocon P4 and a double overtake for Behrman as P1, 2 and 3 have absolutely detached themselves at the front of this race. Can we find the AI and catch them up? That's what we got to do. They are currently on soft, medium and mediums. And we are in P4 and P5. Come on, Ocon. Hopefully we don't have any spinning around in the pit lane for Behrman today. Double stack potential, yes, but they've got a big enough gap between them at the moment. And we're into P3. There is a pit stop from one of the cars there. It's George Russell. And now it's time to come into the pits this lap. No worries, Chen. Good luck as well. Greetings from Argentina for Borty. Welcome. And we are good. We're good on the double stack. We will not be double stacking in this race. We need to catch P2 and P1 though. Destroyed. Dan got destroyed in contender. That was a learning curve, Dan. As now we conserve again. Behrman coming through. We scored 47 points here yesterday. They are under threat at the moment. Welcome to Udon Pisef. Welcome. We are good, thank you, mate. How are you? Just a slight double stack, but it's not going to hurt us too much because we're coming out in P3. That's okay, Gabriel. Depends on your group. It really does depend on your group, mate, as to if that's good or not. Last race we scored 47 up Joe Racing. And now we've got to catch these up. We're in a bit of trouble here. Russell is going to pit in this race, which is good. But we've got to get the hard tyre of the McLaren to catch. And Behrman is quite a bit distance here. Thank you, Undertaker. Behrman's in a little bit of trouble. I kind of feel like I need to get Ocon through and hold him up here. Yeah, Brazil's tough. Brazil, very, very tough track. As Ocon comes through, there is a pit stop from the Mercedes, I think it was. And we do take P4. That Mercedes just coming out the pits now. We have got it. I mean, this is a Norris track, isn't it? Tyre management. We're trying to close him down so we can try and hold him up. Can we now get through? We can. Now we can hold him up. Here is the Ferrari of Lewis Hamilton. And we are into P3. I don't think we're going to catch P2 though. I don't think we're quite going to catch him. We've got quite a bit of a gap. I'm trying to hold him up. Because I can probably just overtake him in the middle sector with Ocon if I lose the position. So we're trying. And I have now lost the position. That'll be... imagine if I don't get this place back now. That'd be awkward. Oh no. We're not going to get it back, are we? We're not going to get it back. Oh, we finally got it back. Well, we're not going to risk it anymore. We're going to try and come home and take at least a 46. It was a very difficult race. Lando Norris on absolute fire in this race. And he's basically split the two cars. You know what? We're all going to just take the 46. It's only 1 point drop. We've done the best we could around this circuit. So, yeah, let's take it. And let's move on. 46 points in the end. It's okay. It is okay. From Brazil, welcome Diego. And Bortoletto as well. Thank you, Diego. From Brazil. 366 in contender, just below 6. Wow. Yeah, that was interesting. Stephen, mainly the free-to-play account at the moment. There will be a time that the main account does stream. Just not yet. So P1, P3. That was annoyingly 1 point drop. A little bit annoying. But we need that top 10 finish. Norris was just so fast. He is fast anyway. But look at that. He did a free medium, free hard. Level 7 Behrman, level 4 Fisichella. Just watched it from a young age, Gamers World. Ocon is 7. And yeah, there you go. We were a lot better set up than the rival. It is a 1 point drop. Now let's have a look halfway through this race. This GP. Let's see how we compare to yesterday. So yesterday we scored 357 points. In 4 races we scored 100 and I think it's 157 actually there. Let me add that up correctly. 94, 124, 131, 181, 187. I don't know. Fucking stupid maths. I got 124, 100 and... Why can't I am right there, yeah. 181 points, I think. Let me get my calculator out. The goal, I don't know what the goal is. Just try and finish in top 10, I assume. So it's 47 plus 47 plus 37 plus 46. Yesterday we scored 177. Goodbye, Sipadupoulos, if you're going. Good evening, Kai, as well. If I'm not first smashing the phone for Plevich, it is a maths test. Yeah, we're not P1 and P2 in the maths test. So 177 points yesterday from the first 4 races. Today, it is 183. So we've made 6 points so far on this round. And we go to a race that we scored not great at yesterday. It is race number 5. And it is a 42-point race that we scored on that race. Now, it is race number 5, back to Silverstone in the wet conditions. We might use some Eagle Boost because we've only dropped 5 points so far, which means we can get a free 7-1 if we 47 the rest of it. That's what we're going to probably try and go for. I'll tell you what we will do while you're here is claim this little bad boy, because we can come in here. I can get myself a platinum crate, and we can see if we get any cheeky upgrades for the junior GP. I doubt we will. I'll work another job, Shipwreck. Couldn't do this full time. Lawson, Ocon. Hey! Oh! Level 3 Bortoletto. Let's go. That is big. That is exactly what we wanted from a platinum crate. And some exhale. That's good. That is a beautiful plat crate then. So let's get back to GP though. That's where we want to focus on. And we're going to go to speed circuit. We're going to use not those drivers. We're going to get Ocon back on because Ocon is a go-to driver. Now, the question is, do we go for Eagle Boost? I mean, I will if I've got enough boosts. And I'll probably just stick on the 2-stop, I imagine. Let's just call this out. So how many points from Silverstone are we going to get? Tyre management. And it is wet conditions. Let's know. Come on. I don't want to use Eagle. I want to keep it. But we could get on the podium and I could get like 30 copper boost. That's the way I'm thinking here. That's why I'm going with this mindset. We could. I wonder if we could do a 1-stop on Eagle. 6-5-7 team score matchup. Keep getting them guesses in if you're watching. United Kingdom, Silverstone. The home of great motor racing, of course. Some great F1 racing. Is there any other boost? I could use Dead Fast again. I might use Dead Fast again and protect Eagle.
Sussex Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
Arunab, thank you for hitting subscribe as well. I've got 36 Eagle, 37 Dead Fast. I am going to use Dead Fast because I feel Eagle is a very much a better boost. So I'm going to keep my Dead Fast. I'm not going to do a 1-stop. Let's go. Not sure about series races, Anarua. We will be live tomorrow, though. Monday, Tuesday, we are always live for sprints. Ow, oh, my God. What a start by Ocon. Oh, my God. Esteban Ocon. What a start. Norris hasn't got away well. He's only P4. Behrman has actually got a good start this time. Ocon leads.
Sussex Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
And I tell you what, a subscriber, Sipadupoulos has hit subscribe, thank you. But the most important thing is Lando Norris has not got a great start. He's down in 6th place, and we know just how good Lando Norris is at this circuit. After lap 1, as we go round the final few corners, it is Ocon leading Behrman, and Norris is only still into P4. So we have a nice opportunity to save some power unit here and absolutely try and protect ourselves against Lando Norris, because he is an animal. We don't need to undercut, as now Lando Norris is trying to get past the Ferrari of Hamilton. Still can't do it. Later, Rushan, good luck. And thank you. And now Norris still not got through. We're not far off doing a two-stop, you know, but I'm going to just protect still. So Ocon will continue on. Now Norris is into P number 3. So this is where Lando Norris will start to come at us a little bit. We're going to absolutely just push Ocon to create the gap. And I do have Behrman, who holds some decent power unit levels, which is good. Come on. This is what we need. 47 point here, and that means we gain 5 more points than yesterday. As we come round into the pits from Ocon. Callum, welcome to the stream, Callum. Are we going to double stack this? Only just. But Norris is bang there. And we're back out ahead of Norris. That's good. Because Norris is going to be trying to hunt us down. And there he is. But at the moment, I tell you what, it does make a difference, doesn't it? Those free premium boosts. You can see why it's a lot different than using the standard ones. Bearbout, it's been okay so far, thank you. We are about 6 or 7 points higher than yesterday. We've used a couple of premium boosts, though, instead. And we're trying to just maybe sneak a podium here for this week's racing. And getting a good amount of copper boosts would be nice, too. As we come through, then, to start lap 5. Norris not really laying a glove on us at the moment. That is what we like to see. They're going to have good power unit level. We're going to keep pushing Ocon. We've got a chance at 47 point in this race. And Lando, yeah, this dead fast boost is a massive help on speed. Massive help. As Ocon carries on round. Behrman is now getting caught up. But again, we're just saving power unit. We're not doing anything stupid here. I don't need to push him. I don't want to double stack either. Anna Ruda. I wouldn't... The game is very pay to win. Of course it is, like most games out there. But if you do it the right way, you can have fun. I mean, there's a good 80 people sitting here watching me on an account that doesn't spend a single penny. And we can get good results. We can get top 10s. Hack, I'm saving power unit just because I know Norris is going to be strong. So that is just my preference on this circuit. And I can just absolutely push away from Norris, because I think he'll get out in front of us on the pit stop. There you go. So I'm going to need that power unit to try and get past him. Promote to contender. I won't be finishing first in this GP because someone's got higher. But we're trying to at least get a podium. Because we're going to get good boosts if we can get P3, for example. If we get top 10, we're guaranteed at least 18 copper boosts back. So for me, that's a really good result. And especially only using some lower premium boost. Dead fast is good, but it's not copper. So now we are on the final lap. We only scored 42 points here yesterday. And now if we can bring this home, we're going to take another plus 5 point increase on the racing. As we go round turns 4 and we go down the straight. Into Brooklyn we go. To go through the old start-finish straight. As we get racing through Cops. And we'll be coming up to Maggots and Beckett's for the final time of race number 5. Behrman goes through. And now we're down the straight. And it is looking good. He's pulled clear. That's why we saved the power unit. It's going to be P1 for Esteban Ocon. And it's going to be a P2 for Ollie Behrman. It's good points. It's very good points. Of course it is. Because it's 47 points. Let's go. Again, dead fast boost is not one of the best boosts on the game anymore. It's a fairly low ranking premium boost compared to what it used to be. So to swap them for some cuppers, I think is a very, very good trade. It is P1, P2. It is 47 points from our second time out at Silverstone today. We've still got one more to come. And where's the rival? Wow, P18. They've struggled. Definitely struggled by the look of it. But they're going to come through with Hajar. Again, remember, Hajar's not a tyre management driver. So that is why we don't use him. 47 points. It's big. It's very big. And maybe if we did do a week of boosts in Premium, we could take a P1. Maybe that would be possible. But you can see there, look, there's someone ahead of me who's got 2 points better. So it's going to be very difficult to finish ahead of that person. But we're going to absolutely try. As we've got a cheer from Beerbell. Thank you over on Twitch. Cheer to 10. Much love to yourself. Thank you very much. So, again, we want to get 370 points. We can only really drop. That is what she said, absolutely. We can only really drop 6 points. So, at the minute, we've dropped a 3, 4, 5 points. We can't drop... We can only drop 1 more point, really. But luckily, yesterday, 47-47 in races 6 and 7. So we've got a chance of keeping this going. Melbourne is the next circuit up. It is Steed. And it is race start. So we'll probably stick to these drivers. Because I don't think Albon's got tyre management, has he? Off race start. So, what do we think as we head off to the next race of Australia? Race start and speed setup. How many points? Owen, welcome. It's going very well, thank you. Very well. Melbourne's favourite in the game for George. Race start and speed, we're probably going to be using the free boost of ballast on this one. Or instinct. So let me know, how many points do you think we are going to get from race number 6? We need a 47, that is for sure. That would be ideal. Have I not got anyone better? Oh, it's Hajar that's better. It's not better race start. Norris is quick everywhere, Rafe. Absolutely. Well, hopefully, Madav, you do hope. You never know what's going to happen. Never know. Hopefully a good real player. This is not good. This is not good. Because this is a real player. This could stop us getting... Thoughts on Nico? Absolutely incredible, Bearbell. Deserved. Massively deserved. This is bad. Because if they've got the good setup on, we're going to struggle here. Although they start off around us, which is interestingly. Free medium, free medium. Race start and speed. I think I'm going to use instinct here. Let's go. Let's do this. Come on. This is make or break. This could be podium or no podium. And the fact that we've got a stronger real player, it looks like it's going to be a no podium. Depends on the boost. They've gone self-control and to softs, which only is 2 laps on the softs. Or didn't we try yesterday we could actually get 3 softs, but only just. So let's see. Oh my God, what a start by Esteban Ocon again. He's already into P1, is Esteban Ocon. I think 3 softs, I just can't get there. But I tell you what, it is a great start from our drivers. P1 and P number 3. The question is, does the rival have the correct setup on? Are they going to trouble us in this race? Do they have the right setup? We're both using free boosts. They're using softs. We're using mediums. But we've got a lot better power unit levels at this stage. Fisichella is half decent. But to me, he's a waste of legacy points. And yeah, bad tyre management. You ain't getting free softs. You're just not going to do it without not being able to push. So we hold Bearman back. I mean, he's surely not going to get free soft out of Fisichella here. It's going to be... That's no chance, surely. Don't know why Ocon seems ridiculously slow at this stage. I mean, he's gone for it. He's absolutely gone for it. The problem I've got is I'm going to end up double stacking these. Yeah, but he's got pretty... I mean, he is going to get free softs, but he can't do a lot of pushing. He just gets free softs. We are going to double stack until the end of this race. It's the hard part. We're both going to double stack. And I've got no power unit. That's the problem with Ocon here. Got no power unit. He's gone to mediums, which is actually not a bad strategy, you know, for the rival. I'm going to give him their credit there because he's managed to save up the power unit really nicely, although he's now used a lot of that power unit. And he does get through. But again, he's used all the power unit. Yeah, it was a good choice. It was a good choice, Andrew. That's what we were just saying. He's using all his power unit to stay ahead, though. We're trying to use power unit on Ocon to keep with him. And Bearman, again, he's got really good power unit. Bearman's going to have a really strong race at the end of this race. But Fisichella not great on the old tyres, of course. And yeah, Bearman's going to double stack this again, which is annoying. I can't get out of the double stack. But he's got no power unit. I tell you what, if we can get Bearman through, might have a chance. Do you reckon he'll go softs on the last lap? He might as well, based on his power unit levels. Because he hasn't got any power unit. He might as well go to the softs. He goes... Wow. He just gave us the win. There's no... You don't get 4. You don't get 4. You absolutely do not get 4 mediums. Question is, can we catch? I mean, he's going to get round. He's going to get round. No worries, Nick. Not a problem. Which is annoying because he didn't really slow him down that much, did it? He didn't really slow him down at all. Now I've got to try and survive the absolute pace of that Fisichella on the soft tyres. This is going to be incredible to hold on. And he's out of power unit. And it's going to be one more lap. I thought this was the last lap, which was annoying. But it's not. It's 9 laps, isn't it, at Australia now? I thought that was it. I thought we'd done it. It turns out they put a blooming extra lap on Melbourne. Oh, man. I thought this was the last lap. I thought we'd done it. Oh, no. Move. Come on. Sonoda, out of all people. Oh, I did generally thought, lap 8, I thought that was it. I thought we'd done it. And I've totally forgot that it's a 9 lap race now. A mistake by the rival. you was never getting 4 laps on the medium. And to be honest, it didn't slow them down that much, but they also double stacked it. So, you know, in the end, you have to take your fortune, you have to take your luck. And in the end, we do score the 47 points, which looked like it looked like it wasn't going to happen for a while. Anthony, welcome. Let's have a look. Behrman 7, Fisichella 5. So he had about the same tyre management as us, which was interesting. Yeah, I mean, Snowden nearly destroyed us there. And the car was one more. So it's a very even matchup, really. I don't know. That Fisichella gives the rival 40 more team score, pretty much. There's not a lot in it at all. Yeah, that is pretty mad. But you know what? We take it. Stanley, welcome. So, 2 races to go. 47 points in that one. That was a tough race. We managed to survive. We can still get into the top 2 here if we have good 2 races. We have still got Abu Dhabi, overtaking and power unit to come. So let's go on to our power unit setup, like so. Our overtaking drivers, which I think we can use Stroll for this. No problem. I mean, if we can get a podium, that would be really good for the free-to-play and get some very good copper boost because, as we've got that 622 team score, if we have a look at the boost potential, if I finish in the top 3, I get 24 copper boosts. That is huge. Good job, Mace Wayne. Checo Perez in Audi could do. We need to try, though. We need to give it all we can. So let's go to our next race. We are off to race number 7 here in Junior. We are off to Abu Dhabi. Yesterday, we scored 47 points around this circuit. Let me know in the chat then, how much are we going to score today in this one? So let me know if you can. So race 7. We've got a strong chance of scoring some points. Overtaking power unit. That is what we're running. It looks pretty decent to me. Overtaking power unit. I might go instinct. Who knows? Make sure to get your guesses in the chat. We are going to power unit land. We are going to race 7, Abu Dhabi. In the need of not dropping any more points. That is critical if we want to potentially finish on the podium. It might mean that we run Eagle, or we probably will run Eagle in the last race to give us that chance. But we'll see. We get a bad real player. Oh, this game is putting us to the test in the final laps, the final races. It is throwing out all the stops to give us a bad result. I don't think I've got any real good power unit overtaking boosts, but I tell you what, the qualifying's not bad. 11th and 16th. Yeah, well truffed, Mace Wayne, absolutely. So soft and hard. I might just use Hex. Welcome, Mega Troys. Because it's good overtaking. Let's go. Right, come on. Hit that like button. Wish me well. The rival goes to Hex as well. Goes to the mediums, but you're not going to get 3 laps on those mediums. So they're going to have to commit to a 2-stop on lap. Well, we're going to have to both pit on lap 2, the rival. And it's not a bad start. Already up to P9 and P10. This is a good start. And round the outside we go. Stroll into 8th. We can keep that going, hopefully. Past Pierre Gasly would be nice. Thank you. And this is a very good start. Now, that rival will have to pit both cars on lap number 2. There is no way that they get that medium to 3 laps without running out. As we come round then, Stroll to attack the field. to try and get past Piastri, and he can. That is a good move. Behrman coming through as well into P4. That is a good little move from Lance Stroll. McLaren's we're way ahead, absolutely. So, Rival is in P9. I can't see them getting 3 mediums. It is tricky to do. And Stroll's in contention. A very good first 2 laps for Lance Stroll, getting himself into P3. And now we get a flood of cars coming into the pits. Ollie Behrman will lead. The Rival's going to go for 3 mediums. That is going to see them run out of tyres. And here comes Behrman to try and take the lead of the Abu Dhabi race. And he does. We've got Stroll coming out in traffic. We've got Alonso ahead of us. Not anymore. Switcheroo by Stroll. Can we get past Sainz? And the Alpine. Yes, we can. This is coming together. Because Rival's out of tyres. I told you. I could tell you straight away that that was going to happen. And he's lost some valuable time. As Behrman pits. Stroll continues round. Come on. That's okay. It's okay. Conserving it down. Welcome, Go-Go Crafts. Where is P1 here? P1 is the Ferrari. The Mega Troys, if you keep on swearing, you will be banned from the stream. You do not need to keep swearing. Simple as that. No need for it. Stroll P1, Behrman P3. Stroll's going to come back for hard tyres here. From P1. And Behrman P3. Going to come back for softs at the end though, Behrman. So Behrman's going to be very quick at the end of this race. Very quick, which is good. And Mega Troys, you called yourself your own fate, mate. See you later. So, P1. Well, Mega Troys will never, ever get a comment ever appear on this YouTube channel again. So, they're lost at the end of the day. Shabazz, welcome. And now the Rival. We need to get 47. I tell you what, folks, chat. You know I can multitask. I can read your chat. I can ban users. And I can currently try and score 47 points in the same race. That is not bad at all. Nick, yeah, I didn't know if you was here. I couldn't see any of the mods here, so I thought I'd step in. Behrman softs last stint, absolutely. He'll be okay. And this is round 7. Yeah, multitasking at its finest. P1 is the one we got to catch. And he will be pitting. You beat me to it. So we're going to go down to the final race, needing to not drop a point. To maybe, potentially, steal a podium position in this British Legendary GP. That would be good. As now Behrman takes the lead of this race. We have pulled clear of P3. Mod slacking. Oh. Right. Let's bring this home. Because we look like we are. Behrman's going to come and take victory. Stroll's going to come second. And that is 47 points with 1 race to go. Can we put ourselves into the podium mix? Would it be possible? It could be third, Dan. It could be second. Your tan is disappearing. I know. I know. Unless you want to fund me a holiday, MK, it's going to go. There you go. 622 versus 640. We had the strategy. I told you they were double stacked. They did well to get back to P3 and P5. But we had the strategy call. Hajar, not great at all. Not a great driver for tyre management. That's his problem. And they had more power unit. That was actually a really good victory using the Hex boost as well. 47 points is in the bag. And we moved down to 1 to go. So a 47-point finish at Silverstone would mean that we finish on 371 here in Junior. That would be a 5-point drop in the GP, which is really good considering that Brazil is a very, very difficult track. Now, the question is, if we can 47 it, can we keep on to the podium? If we have a look so far, you can see 374 is the current P1. But P2 sits at 369. So can this free-to-play account come home and bring us a podium? It's first of the season. We've had 2 top 10s. Can we get more? And can we put ourselves in the mix with all the premium pit pass players and stick a zero-spend account bang in the middle of them? That's what we're going to try. Best for Series 9. Bortoletto, of course, and then obviously defensive driver, my queen. So you've got Verstappen, Alonso, who are also very, very good. Sainz is okay as well. Stroll, we don't get bonus points. It is pit pass. And yeah, MK, I'm just not good enough for you, MK. That's the problem. I can't marry you. That's the reason why, that's all. So, last race then. Tyre management, speed. And it's these 2 drivers. We need to give it our best shot. It's going to be in the hands of matchmaking. It's going to be a case of, do we get a real player who is strong, or can we survive with good boosts and potentially bring home a podium? Now, we're going to see. Let's guess then, how many points are we going to score in race number 8? Let's hear you. Yesterday, it was a 44-point run. So point me. Yep. 357 yesterday. We are on 324 now. Race 8. Tyre management and speed. We are ready to go. The question is, do you believe in us to get 47 or do you not? Let's go. What is the matchmaking going to do? Is it going to be nice? Is it going to be a bot? Is it going to be a real player? Come on. We need this. This could be putting us... We've got a wheel player. A wheel player. A real player. Ah! You know what? We're going for this. I'm going to make the strategy up here. We are 31, Shipwreck. Come on. Come on. Don't use big boost. Use free boosts. Dead fast. Ah! No, Skyfall. If you're watching this stream, this is not good. Skyfall, if you're watching the stream, put the poo emoji. I don't think they might be. Oh, they're into P1 already. No! We cannot end it this way. We can't. Oh, no. Come on, Bearman. Give me something. Come on. Oh, yes. Ocon, come on. That's okay. That's okay. We can catch P1 still. Believe. He's not going to get free softs like we are. He's not going to get free softs like we are. Can assure you. Get past Russell. Come on. Right. Here we go. Free soft, too soft. Welcome, Jason. Yeah, of all places, Silverstone. He's not going to get free softs on them tyres. Thank you. I am, though. Ha ha ha! Come on! Yeah, Hulk can make it. It's okay, this is fine. Behrman's got a nice lead. Ocon, I'm going to save power unit. It's okay. He's got 7-second lead. 3-2-3. Probably a 3-3-2. Come on, Behrman. Come on, pit crew. Come on. Alright, okay, don't double stack. Oh, you muppets. Where's the speedy pit stops? Where's the overcut? Here is the overcut. Come on. Eat that. Come on. Have a bit of overcut. And now I'm going to sit on conserve. I'm going to sit it on conserve. Get the power unit to where I need to go. Come on. We've got this. We've got it. Gaining so much power unit here. Which is good. Rivals pushing hard. Trying to keep up with Behrman. On the mediums. The Eagle boost is giving us wings. We need the 47 points. We need the 47. They will pit this lap. They will go to medium tyres. Or hards, they could do. Push. I'm going to keep Ocon okay. Here comes Behrman, then rival pits. It's on like Donkey Kong. I'm not going to push Ocon too much. But this is our chance. Rival goes to mediums with no power unit to respond. We have got power unit. And we've got it on a refillable bottle. Undercut. They tried. We're doing the overcut to overcut here. And we're sticking with the soft tyres. In comes Behrman. Need a not double stack this time. Do not double stack me. This is critical. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my God. You could paint that. And here he comes. Come on! Come on! Let's go. We've turned it around. Here in Silverstone. Great race. The rival acknowledges the skill, the gracecraft, and the Eagle boost is coming out to play. It's the final lap here at the Silverstone Grand Prix. It's Ollie Behrman leading the way from Esteban Ocon. And now it's final lap. Can we stick our car on the podium of the British Legendary GP? That is what we aim to do. Can we hold on? But we know what's going to happen. Ollie Behrman is going to win this home race. And it's going to be Esteban Ocon who's going to... We've pulled clear. It was never in doubt. Plevich, absolutely get me on the Ferrari strategy board right now. And that, I mean, we've even lapped the Red Bull. What can you say? It is a big 47 points from the final race. We had to dig into the Eagle boost, but we got it. Come on. That was a bit drama, wasn't it? I mean, that was a bit just... I mean, could give it a bit easier. How did this account get so many Eagle boosts, Nick? Premium pit... premium pit bash, Jesus. Good God. Milestones. That is how. Let's go. Strategy. Come on. And by the way, if anybody debates my premium accounts, my premium boosts, you can clip this, go and ask Hutch, check as free to play, and provide the spending. You'll see that there's no transactions. Click this. I give anyone permission to ask Hutch to provide how much I've spent on my AZW F2P account, and there you go. You will see 0 spend. Rival, we did it. Free soft, 2 soft, very, very strong. Of course it would be in Junior. That is exactly what we needed. Level 7, level 8 on the Esteban Ocon. And the car, it was actually less points on speed. So that was absolutely solid race and exactly what we needed. But overall, let's take a look. I know we're only racing Junior, but this is all part of the fun of a free-to-play account. Just only if we used Eagle Boost in the first race, we might have got 1 extra point. Who knows? Could that point in Spa come back and cost us? But the race is complete. Let's take a look at where we are currently placed in the Junior GP event. Boom! We slot into P2, 371 points. Yesterday, we scored 357 with a really bad race at Brazil, Sao Paulo. Now, the final round this week saw us use a couple more premium boosts because Cuppa is on offer. And you can see there, we managed to get a very solid scoring round. Basically, there was 2 circuits, 44 points in Brazil, 46 points in race 4, and that was literally where our downfall, I'm not even going to call it a downfall, where we dropped the points where we probably would expect. We are no way near a max account in Junior. We are just level 7 and 8s, I think, mainly for the commons. Yeah, level 8s and 7s. We're not anywhere near of some of the drivers and the cars that we are up against. And the crucial thing here, if you have a look, guess what? The top 6 all have premium pit pass, apart from me. So we are doing this the very, very hard way. It is very tough. We've got no crate timer. We've got absolutely nothing. Catch you later, Nick. That is a very, very good point scoring round. And the key here is look at that. If we finish in the top 3, we get 24 Cuppa boosts. That is absolutely insane. But I think with 371, we are pretty much guaranteed a top 10 finish. So that would mean that we get an extra 18 Cuppa boosts to our account. And that's why we've used a few of the other boosts like Dead Fast, because ultimately Cuppa is a lot stronger boost than Dead Fast, and you have to take your opportunities. So if you have a look at the Cuppa boost, we have got 32. So if we took 24, we'd be up to 56 Cuppa boosts. That would be absolutely incredible for this account. We're stacking up some boosts nicely at the moment. It is simply lovely, absolutely simply lovely. So yeah, we are looking pretty good at the minute, and we've held on to some boosts as well. But we are racing through the free-to-play account. Series 8, we're trying to get into Series 9. We're nearly at the end of it. We're flying through now with our setup and our drivers. We've got a big driver upgrade to do. Let's show you that one while we're on the free-to-play account. Bortoletto to now level 3. 9 million coins. But he does make level 3. That's going to be a very nice upgrade. And Max Verstappen, join our Discord. We can try and help you. So yeah, that is very good. 15 million. We are currently not spending our 3.8 million. Because as soon as we get to Series 9, those coins will double. So that is why it is a case of trying to basically hold on to anything we've got. Because they will be a good 6.5, 7 million next time round. So yeah, as soon as we get to that, it's going to be great. But tomorrow, make sure to join us. We're going to be live for the free... Well, do we do free to play or the... Well, we're going to have both sets of rewards, first of all, in tomorrow's stream. So, of course, we're going to have to see what we do. It's going to be interesting. Definitely going to be an interesting sprint. So, hopefully, you're going to be there. You're going to be watching us as we push on either the main account or the free to play. But at least we're going to have rewards from both accounts as well. So come and join us. I hope to see you there. Make sure to hit that like button on the stream for me before you do disappear. And I hope you've enjoyed our free-to-play Junior GP. It is the free-to-play account putting in a solid round. And we currently sit in P2, hoping for a podium finish. Good luck in every single one of your rounds. Hope you do well. And I'll see you tomorrow for sprint racing. Good luck, and I'll catch you later on.
Is there leakage?
A leakage of what?
I have the seat full of water, like full of water.
Must be the water.
Let's add that to the weather office now.